Students, this is a second guess model paper for English part 1. Now let's get started. The first one is objective. Those who once admired him. Admired is another word that can be over there in your word synonym. Praised, now became his staunch opponents. Opponents, enemies, and staunch mean ardent, very shadid, bahut zyada, badtreen. Answer is alpha. The correct charter of Medina crafted under the guidance of Rasulullah. Crafted mean here we have praised, created. The answer is beta, crafted. Secondly, guard against and weed out selfish people who only wish to exploit you. And here we have weed out, beta is answer, plucked out. And then hopped aside to the war, excitement leapt, answer is beta, chhalang lagana. Retired, confusion. Number 5, clean water supports diverse wildlife and plant species. And here we have diverse mean various. Charlie. Number 6, addressing these challenges requires a multifaceted approach. Multifaceted approach is there, many-sided, beta. Not eagerness, not excellent or disorder. Factors such as population growth, climate change, and pollution exaggerate mean that is aggravate, शदीद करना किसी चीज़ को, aggravate, exaggerate. Marveled, surprised, created, closed, out of meaning. There to feed indolently. Indolently mean very languidly, बहुत सुस्ती के साथ, delta. The king exalted him and admired the perfection of his craft. Admired mean dignified, Charlie. Bank fires blaze, no one ever thanked him. Bank mean here we have that is heaped, katha karna, and no one ever thanked. This is number 11. The fabric of society was torn by idolatry. Yes, structure. Hazrat Khadija Raziyallahu Ta'ala Anha admired Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam honesty and entrusted, hawale karna, zimme lagana, him the business affairs, beta. The phrase he stirred his velvet head is an example of this is example of personification. Charlie, not alliteration, metaphor. Number 14, the increase in global gas. Here we have melting, raising, and greenhouse. This is delta. Greenhouse gas emission causes heat waves in Pakistan. Number 15, what did I know shows speakers deep, that is regret, pachtawa, bachpan. Answer is Charlie. Now the next one is question number 2. Here we have tick the correct answer. The fabric of society was torn by idolatry. Answer is alpha. Hazrat Khadija Raziyallahu Ta'ala Anha admired Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam honesty and entrusted, और उनके हवाले किया, entrusted him the business affair. The phrase he stirred his velvet head is an example of that is a personification. The increase in global greenhouse gas emission causes heat wave in Pakistan. Number 15, what did I know shows speakers deep regret. The answer is Charlie. The next part is verb correction. Look before you leap, beta. The students for their results. Students have been waiting. There we have been waiting, were waiting, and waited, and will wait. Have been waiting for their result. And the next one is she dashed to Lahore the next week. Will go to the next week, Charlie. And in number 17, you can also use the student waited for their results, were waiting for their results can also be there, but the best part is with time, because time factor is there, that is have been waiting, delta. Number 19, I dash my exam today, I have taken my exam today. And number 20 is all that glitters, that is har cheez chamakti is not gold, answer is Charlie. So the next part is your subjective, that is also very important question for your lessons. What was the importance of Alful Fadl? How does this even shows his commitment to justice? His mean Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Number 2, how did Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam earn the title of Al Sadiq and Al Amin? Very important questions with respect to the titles. Number 3, what does Qaid-e-Azam mean when he says that freedom does not mean license? This is also very important question. Discuss how two of the speaker's main ideas, youth's responsibility and economic self-reliance. Number 5, what are extreme weather events? What are their impacts and how is the government preparing to deal with them? Number 6, how can investing in clean water infrastructure contribute to global prosperity? And that is well-being is there. Well is number 6. Number 6. So this is very important. Number 6. Why is education and awareness important for improving water access and quality? This question number 7 and question number question number 2. Al Sadiq and Amin, that is sincerity, truthfulness, integrity, honesty and justice. Number 8, how is clean water vital for agriculture? This is also very important. And food production. How does the imagery of weeds, nettles and dry fountains enhance the theme of the story? The punishment of Shapesh, the Persian on Hippel the builder. That is very important story. How does the setting of an unfinished palace symbolically reflect Hippel's incompetence, nahili, and the consequences of idle talk? जो वो काहली या सुस्ती बैठे गप्पे लगाते रहते थे. Now you have to attempt 7 questions out of these 10. You have 3 choices. Okay. The next one is part B, that you have to attempt 5 questions. Out of 8, and this is from your poetry. 4 poems are there. The first one, no one ever thanked him. What does this suggest about the speaker's father's effort? What is the symbolic significance of the bird's flight? A bird came down the walk. Prepare all these questions, chapter number 1, test number 1 and test number 2. These 2 model guest paper are very useful for your preparation. Identify an example of personification in the poem. How does it enhance your understanding of the birds? A bird came down the walk. What does darkening green symbolize? Similarly, what does echoing green symbolize in the poem? How does Dickinson use visual imagery to describe the bird's action? Provide examples. The echoing green. Do you think the poet is critical of his younger self? Yes, of course. Those winter days, Sundays. Robert Haddon. What does Allama Muhammad Iqbal mean by describing faith as being God drunk? Is also very important question. Why does Allama Muhammad Iqbal contrast music of strange lands and finds blends God drinks rubayat se hai? And the third part is from your play. Answers 3 questions out of your 6 questions from this is the end of the beginning. The first one is end of the beginning considered to be a comedy play? Second one is does the humor play in the role, that is play in the play? What role does humor play in the play? And the third one is what is the significance of Derry's mistake? This is also very important question. And gender role is also very important. Derry's overconfidence serves as a lesson for the audience. And playwright B trying to teach about pride and humility. And the sixth one is, do you think the farcical element of the play Behuda Lahu are effective in conveying a deeper message? Why or why not? So you have to do 3 questions out of this 6 questions, okay, and you will get 6 marks. And then write an application to the principal requesting him for merit scholarship, or write a letter to your friend inviting her to spend summer holidays with you. I have uploaded this application in pattern, and this letter is also in letter pattern. You can watch and learn how to make the length, how to write the letter. Write a story on the moral. The friend indeed is a friend indeed. This is very important. And we have 2 friends and a beer. And as you sow, so shall you reap. Here you can write different stories, that the wolf and lamb you can write. You can write a tailor and elephant, all that. And explain the stanza, I would wake and hear the cold. Very important question and reference to the context. I have uploaded this stanza, I think. Splintering, breaking, this is the personification. When the rooms were warming, he would call. He, father, speaker's father. And slowly I would rise and dress, feeling the chronic angers of that house. This is stanza, only one stanza, maybe there. Punctuation, sharpish. Here we have the S is capital, that's sharpish said. And here we use comma, all A capital. And in order to comma begin, that is over here, is perfect. And it is my will, thou delay not to done. That is all that perfect. If we have comma, and we can put over here inverted comma. Close. So this is from your punishment of keeper. Use any 5 pairs out of these 8 pairs: moral, morale, jurat, ikhlaqiyat, ingenuous and ingenuous, human, humane, especially, specially, economic, economical. All these are written over there in your Pacta and also in Arvo book. You can learn. Confident, E, and confident, जिस पर भरोसा किया जाता है, E. Decent, शरीफ, and descent, जो नीचे उतराई होती है, डाई, मरना, and डाई, रंगना. This is a most important question of your translations. Learn this passage, and I'll upload another passage, and that is also from the 2nd chapter, but this is freedom, however, does not mean license. ताहम आज़ादी का मतलब इजाज़तनामा नहीं है, और it does not mean that you can now behave just as you please and do what you like, irrespective of the interest of other people or of the state. इसका ये मतलब नहीं है कि इसका ये मतलब भी नहीं है that you can now कि आप दीगर लोगों या रियासत के मफाद के बरक्स अपनी मर्जी का रवैया अपना सकते हैं और मन मौजी कर सकते हैं. ओके, अ ग्रेट रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी रेस्ट ऑन यू. आप पर एक बहुत बड़ी जिम्मेदारी आयद होती है, और एंड ऑन द कंट्री नाउ मोर देन एवर, इससे भी ज़्यादा, इट इज़ नेसेसरी फॉर अस टू वर्क एज अ यूनाइटेड एंड डिसिप्लिन्ड नेशन. और इसके बरक्स अब पहले से भी ज़्यादा हमारे लिए ज़रूरी है कि हम एक मुत्तहिद और मुनज़्ज़म कौम की हैसियत से काम करें. दिस इज़ यूनाइटेड. What is now required of us all is a constructive spirit and not the militant spirit of the days when we are fighting for our freedom. It is far more difficult to construct than to have a militant a spirit for the attainment of freedom. अब हमारे लिए ये ज़रूरी है कि हम सब के लिए अब जो सबसे ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है वो ये है कि तमीरी जज्बा, ना कि उन दिनों का जंगी जुनून वाला जज्बा जब हम आज़ादी के लिए लड़ रहे थे. तमीर करने का काम आज़ादी के हसूल के लिए जंगजुआना जज्बा रखने की निस्बत कहीं मुश्किल है. तो इसमें इस स्टैंजा को, इस जो सारी इस पैराग्राफ को अच्छी तरह तैयार करें. और एक और इसमें अपना पैराग्राफ है जो इसके फौरी बाद आता है, वो भी मैं इंशाल्लाह अपलोड कर दूंगा. बट आप तब तक इस पेपर को अच्छी तरह गो थ्रू करें और लर्न करें. इसमें जितने भी क्वेश्चंस हैं इंपॉर्टेंट, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, यू विल सी इन योर पेपर आइदर इन द ग्रुप 1 और इन पार्ट ग्रुप 1. ओके, थैंक यू And if you still have any question, you can put your question in the comment box, and you must put your question in the comment box. Thank you.